The women's 400-meter hurdles at the Stockholm Diamond League delivered one of the clearest examples of why this event has become one of the most technical races in modern athletics. In this video, we break down how Femke Bol controlled the race against a dangerous international field that included Dalilah Muhammad, Gianna Woodruff, and several aggressive challengers from the USA and Australia. From the opening hurdles to the explosive finish, this race was decided by rhythm, patience, and technical precision rather than pure speed alone. We will analyze Bol's race strategy, her incredible hurdle efficiency, the mistakes made by her rivals, and the key moments that completely changed the race in the final 150 meters.
Som vant I Oslo på torsdag med 53-34. Så vi nøyde Foloronso, født I Nigeria, representert Italia lenge, 28 år nå, pers på 53,89, løp 54,2 I Roma. Her Moa Granat, bare 20 år gammel, junior-europamester på distansen fra 2 år tilbake, slo pers på onsdag, dagen før Bislett Games. Da var det bare 300-deler svakere enn det Jul løp på Bislett, så kan bli en nordisk duell her. Men Jul må time løpet sitt bedre enn hun gjorde, og da skal vi merke oss et par tider. Ser ikke lett I fra Tyskland innerst der. Vært nære pers mange ganger I år, har 54,86 som pers. Men Jul har pers på 54,68. VM-kravet 54,65, årsbeste 54,80. Det de viktige tallene.
Femke Bol, en sann Stockholmsvenn, har vunnet 400 meter hekk på Diamond League-stevne I Stockholm de 4 siste gangene. Det har vært arrangert gårs for sin 5. strake seier I Diamond League på Stockholm stadion. Dalilah Muhammad og Femke Bol, 2 av de 4 I verden som har personlig rekord under 52 sekunder på distansen.
24-25 grader, det bra, men det har vært litt vind I formiddags- og ettermiddagstimene. Hvordan det akkurat nå?
Nei, det roligere nå, spesielt ned I siste sving, så det mindre fart I flagget. Får håpe det holder seg.
Jul har fått bane 2, kan være en liten utfordring.
Vel gjennomført I en vanskelig bane. Ikke noen fordel å ha bane 2.
Jeg titter ned på banen her, og smilet mye bredere enn det var etter løpet på Bislett. Titter opp på resultatlista og konstaterer at nå begynner de å få så mye rankingpoeng at den VM-plassen kommer nok uansett.
Femke Bol, altså. Stevnerekord og 52,11. Det et nytt rått løp av nederlandske jenter.
Fra en stjerne til en annen. Kanskje den største stjernen på Stockholm stadion, I og med at han svensk.
The women's 400 meters hurdles at the Stockholm Diamond League became far more than a fast race. It was a technical demonstration of why Femke Bol continues to stand above the rest of the event. Against a field filled with Olympic finalists, experienced champions, and aggressive challengers from the United States and Australia, Bol once again showed that modern hurdling is no longer only about raw speed. It is about control under pressure, efficiency between barriers, and the ability to accelerate when everyone else begins to tighten physically and mentally. From the opening strides, the race developed exactly as expected. Panama's Gianna Woodruff attacked the first bend aggressively, committing fully to an ambitious early rhythm. Her intention was obvious. She wanted to stretch the field immediately and force the stronger finishers to react too early. At the same time, Dalilah Muhammad looked calm and technically sharp through the opening hurdles. Even after years at the highest level, Muhammad still possesses one of the smoothest hurdle techniques in the sport. Her trail leg remained compact, her upper body relaxed, and her stride placement almost identical from hurdle to hurdle. But the real difference in Stockholm came from Bol's patience. Many athletes panic when the early pace becomes aggressive. They increase cadence too soon, shorten their stride pattern, and begin wasting energy before the race reaches the critical final straight. Bol refused to do that. Through the first 150 meters, she looked almost conservative compared to Woodruff and Muhammad, yet every movement was calculated. Her approach into each hurdle remained balanced, allowing her to maintain momentum instead of forcing awkward adjustments. That is what separates elite hurdlers from great hurdlers. In the 400 hurdles, every small technical mistake becomes magnified over the final 100 meters. If an athlete attacks too hard early, the lactate buildup destroys their rhythm later in the race. If they hesitate approaching barriers, they lose speed without even realizing it. Bol avoided both problems perfectly. By the fourth hurdle, she had already established control of the race, without appearing to increase effort dramatically. The middle section became decisive. Between hurdles 5 and 7, Bol's superiority in rhythm management completely changed the race dynamics. While several athletes around her started fighting their stride pattern, Bol remained fluid. Her steps stayed long and efficient. Her posture remained tall, and most importantly, she kept attacking the barriers without breaking momentum. This is where many races are truly won in the women's 400 hurdles. The athletes who survive technically through this phase are the ones capable of producing a powerful finish. Muhammad attempted to stay close, using her experience to remain composed entering the final bend. For a moment, it looked like the American veteran might challenge seriously. Her hurdle clearance remained clean, and she avoided major technical errors. But Bol's acceleration after hurdle 7 created immediate separation. Suddenly, the race stopped looking competitive and started looking controlled. What makes Bol especially dangerous is her ability to increase speed while others are slowing down. Most hurdlers spend the final straight trying simply to survive the fatigue. Bol attacks it. Her stride frequency actually improves late in races because she conserves energy so efficiently during the earlier phases. In Stockholm, that difference became impossible to ignore. Behind her, the battle for the remaining positions intensified. Australia's representatives showed flashes of strength, particularly in the opening 200 meters, where their aggressive style kept them involved early. But the race exposed the difference between raw speed and championship-level rhythm endurance. The Australians were competitive, while the pace remained comfortable. Once the technical pressure increased over the final barriers, the efficiency gap became visible. That same pattern affected the Americans as well. The United States continues to produce incredible sprint talent, but the women's 400 hurdles now demands near-perfect technical discipline at world-class speed. Pure athleticism alone is no longer enough to dominate this event consistently. Bol has helped redefine the standard by combining sprint mechanics with extraordinary rhythm intelligence. Another important factor in Stockholm was psychological control. The women's 400 hurdles is one of the most mentally demanding races in athletics because athletes must make constant decisions under extreme fatigue. Every approach to a hurdle requires judgment. Every stride pattern adjustment can decide the outcome. Bol looked emotionally calm throughout the race, even when Woodruff's aggressive opening threatened to disrupt the rhythm of the field. That calmness matters. Athletes who panic mid-race usually begin reaching for hurdles instead of flowing into them naturally. Once that happens, efficiency disappears instantly. Bol never allowed the race to control her emotionally. She controlled the race instead. By the final hurdle, the outcome already felt inevitable. Bol attacked the barrier aggressively, landed cleanly, and powered through the finish with the authority of an athlete fully aware she is setting the standard for the rest of the world. The margin itself was impressive, but the manner of victory was even more significant. She did not simply outrun elite competition. She dismantled them technically. The Stockholm Diamond League once again confirmed that Femke Bol is currently the complete athlete in women's hurdling. She combines speed, intelligence, composure, and technical precision at a level few athletes in history have managed simultaneously. Against experienced Americans, dangerous Australian challengers, and one of the strongest international fields of the season, she never looked rushed, vulnerable, or uncomfortable. And that may be the most frightening part for the rest of the world. Because Bol still looks in complete control while running times that continue pushing the event toward a new era.